And for you, Magnus, this were you aware of the fact that this is the longest World Championship game in history? And how do you feel at this moment, breaking through, winning this game after not having won a game in over 5 years?
Yeah, I think I had the previous record as well, probably against Anand. Although that wasn't nearly as many hours. And
actually, it was Korchnoi Karpov.
It was Korchnoi Karpov still. Yeah, the one where he tried to win with the bishop and wrong pawn. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, that's yeah. Somebody told me after the game. Obviously, I'm elated to get this result. Was never easy, nor I mean, frankly, should it be? And there was a lot of the same emotions as the game that I won against Karyakin, where it was just a marathon there as well. So, but yeah, obviously huge.
Were you surprised in the opening? It seemed like he played this move b5 and you froze for some time.
Yeah, I did. I couldn't remember the lines properly there, so from there on, I had to kind of invent things over the word. Any case, I think after that, it was fairly balanced most of the time. Yeah.
Jan, congratulations on a tough fight. I know this is not the result you wanted, of course, but can you contextualize the struggle that the game was and your feelings about it?
Yeah, well, basically I felt like I should try to play for more than a draw after the opening, because I felt like, okay, these two bishops is nice, but are nice, but I mean, somehow I thought like maybe e5 and d4 instead of knight d4 would be interesting, but it would be like very unclear. So I mean, in general, it was pretty equal game, yeah. But during the first time trouble, I guess it started to go a little bit wrong for me. And then, of course, this queen e4 was unnecessary. Just like play king g6, king h7, and this is like very likely a draw. But I mean, anyway, I would say that Magnus managed to capitalize on very few chances he got. He got this game, so that's like very nice of him. But in general, I believe even this queen against knight in rook and two pawns should be a draw. But yeah, once you play, it's basically blitz. It's if you don't know the correct setup as black, and if you maybe misplace your queen a little bit, it becomes tricky already.
Can you speak to the level of fatigue that you feel at the moment after such a long game?
Well, obviously it wasn't the most pleasant game, but I mean, anyway, life goes on, so that's not a big deal.
Magnus, you're famously fit, but this definitely tests your endurance.
Sure, but I think that's the way it is. As I said, it shouldn't be easy in a World Championship match, and you have to try for every chance, no matter how small it is. And part of it was by design at some point that I thought I should make the game as long as possible, so that we would both be as tired as possible when the critical moment came, and yeah, that turned out to be a good strategy.
Don't want to ask about too many moves, but there was a moment in the game you played rook d1 when you could have played rook c to c2, which looked after he played bishop b2. Did you see this move as a possible winning chance for you, or did you think about the move?
Sorry, what was that? So I played rook d1?
You played rook c5, you played queen d6, you played rook d1, and you had rook c2 attacking his bishop, and you had a chance after bishop a3 to play for knight f4 and rook d7, etc. Was a strong attack.
Knight f4, if he takes on b4?
the queen's on d6, so his queen's under attack after knight f4.
Yeah, so
And then rook d7.
take
rook
with the queen. Yeah, okay. Rook d7. Yeah, it could
No,
be.
you didn't.
That was not on my radar. I was trying to play. No, I mean, as a matter of fact, when I went for this rook d1, I just missed queen d7, and then takes. I thought I would be in time to go rook b4 and eliminate those pawns. So that was more an oversight than anything else. Maybe if I'd seen that didn't work, I would have gone for the other option. But yeah, it was far from obvious just to give up your whole queen side like that. But yeah, maybe it wins. I don't know.
All right, we will go to the questions by the journalists. Please.
Hello, Rakesh from chess.com India here. Firstly, congratulations, Magnus. You're the first player in recent history to win a world championship game over 2 days, because the game started yesterday. And my question is, this was your 51st game at World Championship, like in a match. So how much of that experience helps in these long games and wins?
I feel like today was more about experience from playing long games in general, but yeah, I would say the game today, yeah, it had little to do with World Championship experience or pressure. I don't particularly think so.